Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. And the Warhawks will kick this deep to begin the game. Here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snides a good throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Pass caught, second down now. It's a quarterback keeper. When he breaks free, he's got room to run now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than that for a first down. First down and 10. Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
The important third down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Ball carrier finding open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. The Warhawks offense takes the field. The first chance we've had to see them today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Oh, he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He just lobs it off the back foot.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The pass rush close, and it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Warhawks. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Wow, that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a two-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And there's the handoff. A quick shoot. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Catch made on the right side. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. 4th down now, time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The PAT is good, so it's 10-6. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. They'll run it here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Lets it go quickly. When he finds his target, he has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Eludes the rush. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead to 4. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And this time it's controlled. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. The turn begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37. The offense really clicking here.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on the third down, but now it brings up 4.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
3:25.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Powering right past the defender. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Boy, if I'm a defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. They come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. pressure affected him. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
On the
Time
set.
for one more play here in the quarter.
Spider.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today.
On the ready.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Pound 55 weak. Unlock.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a big gain.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught quickly. And bulldozing his way through. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming.
Here we go. Check, check. Alert, alert. Ready, go.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Get there.
And they've got him.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Get some positive yards and keep the ball on the ground. The clock will continue to roll. They need a touchdown here. I cannot wait to see what this call is on third and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. And that's going to be a safety.
Oh, this one hurts, Chris. Right when it looks like you have a chance to get back into this game. Now, keep in mind, even though you've given up a safety, it's still a one-possession game. Now you have to kick this ball off to your opponent. It's going to come down to, can your defense make a stop to give your offense a chance again?
First down here for this offense.
Here we go, set.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Picks up the first down and still going. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. But the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
42 Spider. Fort. Check.
Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt.
Set, go. Go. Ready, go.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Let's bring up 3rd down. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Lets it go as he's being hit. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well. They were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this.